All right, what's up, guys? So we're back out here in the woods. This off. So we're back out here in the woods. We're gonna be trying to dig out that kindling. So I started digging it out a little while ago and didn't get through it. Like I told you in the video before, I mean, you can dig for a few minutes and pull it out, or you can dig for a couple hours and the root system might just go in and do some crazy stuff. But yeah, so we're back out here, gonna get it out today. So we're a little bit cold, a little bit yeah, a little bit cold out here. Did a little workout this morning. I'm gonna post that video later. But yeah, so got the kindling, got our shovel still out here. So, and then got our little machete. Machete's good for like if the roots are going and you just don't want to drag anything else out. And also, I think last time I was using it to walk by some stumps and cut them open. So I'd cut a little piece like that, and then you could give it the sniff test, the visual test, and everything. And yeah, that one smells really good up here. So if it smells really good right here, down here closer to the root system, or at the root system, is going to be even better. So got our old trusty military shovel, and yeah, we're just gonna be digging it out, seeing what we can do. So I'll probably post up the GoPro on the time lapse, and yeah, let y'all see what we got going on. But the goal is to get this out today. So we're going to get it out. I'm going to take it up to the house, and then I'll show you what I do from there. So I mean, a lot of the times you can cut it up into pieces or whatever, but I like to take it a step further, because even if you have like even if you have a piece like that, like it lights up good, but if around the campfire or something like that would do just fine. I mean, you can put a Bic lighter to that and it'll start up and everything. But for like survival situations, or super, like if it's, yeah, just basically survival situations, if you have like a flint and steel or whatever, I like to take it a step further and get it even finer, because a lot of people, they'll take their knives and feather it out and stuff, and I just think that having it already ready before you go out into the field or whatever is better than being out in the field and you're trying to get a fire going, you're trying to feather out this piece of kindling or whatever. So yeah, let's focus on getting this out. Then I'll meet y'all back at the house and show y'all what we do from there. So awesome. Hope y'all enjoy it. Peace out, guys. Yeah, and these things are always deceiving. Like, see, right now, I can move it pretty good. But I've had kindling stumps that I can move like that really good, and had to dig for another, another hour or so, just because, like I said before, the roots, like it might have the main root coming down and it'll curve out into an L. And you'll be, I mean, I've had them where I can like literally move them like that and you still can't get them out. So that might seem hopeful, but we could still be a long ways away. We're already about elbow deep in, so we're a good foot, a little over a foot into the hole, and we're still going. So, but yeah, just wanted to show you all that. Like, even if it's wiggling like that, you're probably still a good, you know, just keep on shoveling. So, but yeah, we'll get back with y'all. So here we go, guys. Got it moving really good. Try to turn it down. Okay, so we got it moving really good. Yeah, and I don't know if you can see down in the hole, but see, and then you run into problems with other roots and everything like that. We did break off a little chunk, good hand-sized chunk, and you can see, I mean, you can see that color. So really good color. Smells great. So I just had to get my hands down in there and start digging by hand. So, but I think we're right here at it. So I just started, I dug a hole and I just started trying to waller it out. And yeah, there's another small piece right here too. I'm gonna try to get it. So let's see. All right, see what we got, guys. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. So yeah, it's like a 3-foot piece. So yeah, that's a solid piece right there. So okay, let's see if we can get this small piece out real quick. Oh yeah, that one just came out. So there we go. I think that was part of it too. So yeah, it's good stuff. So yeah, I mean, so the bottom of the hole is about at my armpit. I mean, had to dig about 2 feet or so. So, and it's yeah, there's no really good technique to it. Just start digging, trying to wiggle it. You know, you're gonna run into roots, you're gonna run into rocks and stuff like that. And like if I was just camping, you know, I'd take my silky saw, and just cut the top of it, like like the part that was hanging out. I'd just take it, cut off this piece right here. You know, it's a little hand piece. I just cut that off, and I mean that would get you by for all weekend. So like this, it's a lot of hassle, it's a lot of work, but once you dig it up and you got a piece that's 3 foot long, let it dry out a little bit, cut it up. I mean, that'll last you, like we burn wood in the house, and you cut one of these guys up, it'll last, you know, 2 or 3 seasons, starting fires almost every day. So yeah, like I said, it's a lot of work, a lot of hassle, but it is worth it. And right here, there's a hole right in the middle of it, and there was another a vine, or not a vine, but a root that was growing through this, so it was like holding it down. So every time I try to pull it out or anything, that root was holding it in place. So we did, I think we got most of it. We might have broke off a little bit down in the dirt right there, but yeah, we definitely got most of it. So like I said, I'll carry this up to the house and show y'all what I do with it to really process it and get it ready for any situation, bonfire, survival situation, whatever. I think I've just found that the way that I'm about to show you is the best way to have to store it and everything. So yeah, we'll check back in with y'all once we get to the house. So all right, peace out, guys. All right, what's up, guys? So we got the kindling out, and I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of how I process it. So, you know, of course we cut it into little 6-inch sections, and then we chop it up with a axe or something like that and get little pieces to throw on the fire. But you know, for my survival bag, or just like to make it even easier for myself, because you know, making a fire is already difficult, so making it as easy as possible for yourself, the better. So I didn't want to bring out the gas chainsaw, but normally I'd use my my gas chainsaw and have a tarp laying here. So, but this is the setup that we got going on right now. I got just a piece of wood that I had laying around, and we got our kindling, and then our little battery operated chainsaw. So I would lay the piece of kindling on the whatever you have, and then I would take the chainsaw and you just start cutting into it. That should be good enough. Battery died. I knew the battery was low. I didn't want to go in. So what you're left with is like just little, you know, little shavings, like powder. So I would get about a gallon Ziploc bag and just do this until I fill the Ziploc bag up. So you just get, you know, just little shavings for it. So I'm gonna bring y'all over here and show y'all how efficient that is. So here we go. So we point it down a little bit. Okay. So we got the shavings right here. Point it down even more. So we got the shavings right here, and you know, I wanted to show y'all how easy it is. So even with just, oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'll have to edit that out. Okay. So yeah, we got the little shavings right here. So normal, you know, normal kindling is good. You know, if you have pieces like that, I mean, they'll start right up for for like your normal fire, bonfire, or whatever. But you know, if I'm in a survival situation, I wish I had that other piece with me, but I'll see if I can. So a lot of people, you know, they'll get their piece of kindling, and once they start getting out into the woods, they'll feather it out like that, you know. I mean, it's not difficult, you know. It's, yeah, they'll start feathering it out like that. So I mean, that's cool. That works really good. You know, you're getting it down to like a fine, you know, the thinner the better. But in my scenario, you know, for survival situations, you don't know what's going to happen. It might be cold, it might be wet, you might be tired, whatever. But the less work that I have to do, especially to make a fire, the better. So, I mean, yeah, that works. That's easy. You just throw some logs, some pieces in there, and you feather them out, and it lights up. But if I'm in like a cold situation where my hands are cold, or you know, it's raining, it's dark, whatever, I can open up my gallon or my Ziploc bag and I mean, it's instantaneous. So I wanted to show y'all how that works. So so I got a, normal lighter, and then I also got a rod. So we'll show y'all. So what we got going on. So, normal Bic lighter. I mean, this stuff, I mean, that fast, that's awesome. That's really awesome. And like I said, when this stuff is great, and that works. You just saw it took me 2 seconds to feather a little bit out, and then boom, there you go, Bic lighter. So, but if you're your Bic lighter, it's not working, you got to use the rod. This is how I would want my kindling right here, is in fine dust like that. So I'm gonna show y'all how easy it is. So normally, you take this rod and, you can take whatever to try to get it started. And it, I mean, even if you've had practice, it is still difficult to get this started. So, but when you have kindling, you got it shaved up like that, get your little pile going. If I can get it on there. Oh, there we go. There we go. I mean, just like that. I mean, normally I've tried it before. I've tried it before with other pieces. Look at that thing go. I mean, then you just start adding more to it. Little piece by little piece. That's what you do. You got your little fire going. That easy. And I wouldn't have used all that. I would have just used a little bit of it, got it going, had my other little pieces laying there. You just start feeding it, and there it goes. So, but I've tried to use a rod before on just like normal pieces of wood, and it's difficult. I mean, especially for one, it's difficult trying to get the actual spark to go where you want it to go. I mean, I'm sure that they have, other techniques and stuff. I'm not just super proficient with the rod, but look at it, it's still going. Bam, just still going. It smells good too. So, but yeah, I'm not super proficient with the rod. For one, like I said, it's just difficult in general. I mean, more difficult than just a Bic lighter. So like I said, I have a hard time when I do it, like throwing the spark where I need it. So it's just, if you're having to use this, you want it just as easy as possible. So, I mean, cotton balls with Vaseline, cotton balls in general, kindling that's ground up like this, shaved up like that. I mean, you just, when you go from anything less than a Bic lighter, I mean, even with a Bic lighter, you want it as easy as possible. So, especially when I'm using the rod, I want it, this is how I want it. But this is the best way that I've found to do it, and I haven't seen anybody else process their kindling like this. And I think it's the best way to do it. Like I said, you get you a gallon bag of the shaved up stuff, and then you use the rest of it to cut up your the rest of your kindling in little 6-inch pieces, about 2 finger widths wide, and you're good to go for years. So I mean, that took me, digging this piece of kindling out took me set Joe back over there. Yeah, digging that piece of kindling out took me I don't know, because I started on it a couple days before, or a couple weeks before. All in all, I mean, it took me about an hour or so, maybe a little bit more, and it was, it's difficult, it's whatever,
But like I said, once you do get it dug up and everything, I mean, this piece of kindling will last you years and years, especially if you're not burning wood every day in the wintertime inside or whatever. I mean, one big log of kindling like that will last you a very, very long time. So 1-2 hours worth of work for years and years of fires is pretty good. So you can still see that this stuff is still going. I mean, that's all that I put on there was that little bit. So but yeah, just wanted to show y'all that technique. Like I said, I've been on YouTube I've seen about everybody's survival channel, and I haven't seen anybody use that technique. So, you know, a lot of people, they use cotton balls or whatever, but I can tell you a cotton ball is not going to burn that long. So yeah, you get these little shavings, that is the way to go. So you just start feeding that fire, getting it bigger and bigger, and I mean, you know, I can get that going in any situation. So, but yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed that. We got the big kindling out, showed y'all how we kind of process it a little bit, and yeah, started a little fire with a lighter all the way to a rod. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. We'll get this video up so y'all can see it and share it, and you know, we'll get some knowledge and grow together. So I guess we'll see y'all next time. Peace out, guys.